Hey friends, welcome back to the channel with more of the Big Bang Theory. This is season 4, episode 21. Last time, Sheldon and Amy spread rumors among their group of friends, say they had sex, said Amy got pregnant. I guess they'll probably have resolved that off screen, told everybody the truth. But also, Howard and Bernadette got engaged. That's really interesting. We'll have to see how they adjust to all this. The last time they lived together didn't go so well. 4 episodes left in this season. Leave a like, really helps with the channel. Full reaction on Patreon in the link in the description below. Let's get started.
Emergency.
What kind of emergency?
Mathematical. 32-ounce banana smoothie, 16-ounce bladder.
Sheldon, I'm not alone in here.
What?
Oh,
Hello, Sheldon.
She can't be in here.
why not?
We're in here first. You can't be in here.
Roommate agreement.
Come on, you can't wait 2 minutes.
Oh, Leonard, let the man be.
Yeah, P.
Penny.
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 Dr. Leonard Hofstadter. You
Oh,
are
God.
officially charged with 2 violations of the roommate agreement. Of the charges.
My client does not waive reading of the charges.
Ooh.
Cool, I've got a lawyer.
She's doing this pro bono?
And they're naked.
Or pro bono?
Proceed. Can I see the roommate agreement?
It's fairly technical.
Okay.
Handle it.
License to practice law in 3 countries and your face.
It doesn't look like you have much of a case, Sheldon.
Do so.
Oh, I'm afraid not.
A bathroom emergency is self-explanatory.
If Leonard forgot to trim his nose hair, could he barge in while you were showering?
Leonard doesn't trim his nose hair. He thinks because he's short, nobody can see up there.
He thinks.
My legal principle is ambiguity in a contract benefits the party that did not draft it. In this case, Leonard. So
Oh.
much for count 1.
But
There's no but, Sheldon. That's how the law works.
Is it?
When Sheldon showers second, any and all measures shall be taken to ensure an adequate supply of hot water. I believe this supersedes the occupancy issue.
Superseded.
Oh my god. You really want to start this? We're gonna go to war.
this isn't over.
Greek food on pizza night? This is the most delightfully cruel thing we've done to Sheldon since we left that fake message from Stephen Hawking on his voicemail.
Oh god. Please don't reenact it.
I wish to discuss your theories.
Oh my god. Well, it's not very convincing, I'll say.
Tonight is pizza night.
I'd like to refer that to my attorney.
Oh boy.
When Franconi's went out of business, we switched to Graziano's.
Can you just switch restaurants like that, Priya?
A good question, Howard.
They're pushing it.
You can't. The selection of a new takeout restaurant requires public hearings and a 60-day comment period. Were those criteria met?
This is Greek food? Leonard, you hate Greek food.
Not as much as you.
Wow.
If you think about it, Greek food isn't that far from Italian food. They share a spice palette.
Sure.
They gave us science, democracy, and little
Philosophy.
cubes of charred meat that taste like sweat.
Tastes like sweat.
Penny. The mean Indian lady tried to make me eat lamb.
Oh my god.
Sorry, honey, I'm meeting Amy and Bernadette for dinner. You're welcome to tag along.
Aw.
Girls' night? I don't know if I'm up for an evening talking about rainbows, unicorns, and menstrual cramps.
Okay, suit yourself. We'll probably be trashing Priya a little.
Ooh.
Shotgun.
Ooh.
Fair warning, we can get crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, last week we smoked cigars and pretended to be dragons.
Really?
Really, Amy? Need I remind you not a lot of scientific discoveries were made by people having a good time?
I don't know if that's true.
Why did you bring him? He's harshing my buzz.
Oh my god.
Priya's giving him a hard time.
Ooh, the Priya bashing starting early, yay!
Yay.
Okay, what's up with those pantsuits?
She's a lawyer.
See? Crazy.
Crazy. Oh my god. Ooh-wee.
Baby powder.
Do you find that attractive?
How? You're like a sexy toddler.
Oh my god. Now what?
I don't know how to process that.
Me neither.
I do.
You do?
Me and Sheldon sitting in a tree.
Have you ever kissed a girl?
Other than my mother, my sister, and my Meemaw, no. I was once on a bus and had to give mouth-to-mouth resuscitation to an elderly nun who passed out from heat exhaustion.
Oh wow.
Every year I get a Christmas card from her, signed with far too many X's and O's.
Ugh.
You're a scientist. Where is the curiosity?
I'm available for experimentation.
Oh my god.
Give me some sugar, bestie.
Certainly glad no one said they were curious about Aztec human sacrifice.
I know. Let's take Sheldon dancing.
I bet he looks like a spider on a hot plate.
Oh my god.
Thank you, but for the record, I'm an excellent dancer.
Did you take dance lessons?
Against my will. In the South, pre-adolescent children are forced through a process called cotillion, which
Right,
involves some
I
of
forgot
the
about
social
that.
graces and dance skills needed to function in 18th century Vienna.
What does your cotillion training say is expected of a gentleman when 3 ladies ask him to escort them to a dance soiree?
Well played.
I saved a nun's life. Why am I being punished? Waltz. It's a social dance from Austria, choreographed to a 3/4 time signature. Da 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 dum dun
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 dun.
dun da da da. Ah, waltz.
I kissed a girl and I liked it.
Oh my. She's moving with so much gusto. Oh. Oh.
How come, if we're the smart people, we don't do this every night?
What's 16 times 14?
My burps taste like cranberry juice. I have Yoo-hoo.
It's hard to say no to Yoo-hoo. The name literally beckons.
You. Have you seen her place
He's
before?
uncomfortable.
Is someone smoking?
Oh, that's just Ricky.
Oh yeah. He looks cool, she said.
You own a smoking monkey?
He's one of the animals in my department's nicotine addiction study. The real danger is him biting my face off while I'm sleeping.
He's gonna blow smoke in your face.
May I share something with you that's troubling me?
Of course. What's rattling around that big bulbous brain of yours?
Priya has essentially nullified my roommate agreement with Leonard.
And you want me to kill her? Done.
Oh my
It's
god.
not.
I trained Ricky how to smoke. I can train him to shoot a poison dart. No jury would convict us because people love monkeys.
She's so wild
I
now.
understand the alcohol
kind of great.
has stirred up whatever it is that makes girls go wild.
Have you considered that your intelligence might be the very thing causing your dilemma?
Oh my god.
What do you think Ricky over here would do if an interloper encroached on his territory?
When challenged, monkeys generally assert their dominance through chasing,
Flinging poop.
assault, and a stylized penile display.
Oh.
He would not meekly surrender to the rules, and neither should you.
Are you suggesting I play dirty?
Dirty,
Oh.
dirty, dirty.
Wow.
Which brings me to our next order of business.
Oh.
Fascinating.
Fascinating?
I hope you don't take what I'm about to do as a comment on what we just did.
Oh, she's gonna hurl.
Good, you're up. I've
Oh,
written
boy.
a new and improved roommate agreement that benefits me greatly. I'd like you to sign it.
Wow.
Do you remember what happened to the alien in the Star Trek episode Let That Be Your Last Battlefield?
Captain Kirk activated the self-destruct sequence and threatened to blow up the Enterprise and kill them both unless he gave in.
Oh.
Activate self-destruct sequence code 1A 2B.
Self-destruct sequence activated.
Actual self-destruction? You're bluffing.
Unless Leonard signs the new agreement in the next 41
Uh-oh.
seconds, this computer will send an email to your parents in India saying that you're
Oh,
in a secret
shit.
relationship with the whiter-than-marshmallow fluff Leonard Hofstetter.
30 seconds. Holy shit.
20 seconds.
Are you ashamed of me?
Of course not.
Then why can't we tell your parents?
Please, don't push this.
He does that all the time, doesn't he? 15.
This is ridiculous.
It's a laptop with a full charge. Honestly, what do you see in him?
Give him what he wants, or we're done.
3.
Really?
2.
Okay, I'll sign it.
Self-destruct sequence aborted.
Jesus Christ.
You may have gone to Cambridge, but I'm an honorary graduate of Starfleet Academy.
I mean, you left the laptop right there. You can just not sign it now.
Good morning, Amy.
What happened last night?
Oh, memory impairment. The free prize at the bottom of every vodka bottle. I suggest we treat our relationship as if it were a crashed computer and restore it to the last point we both agree it works.
System restore.
Terrific. They were out of menthols. Get off my back.
This relationship with the
Not easy
monkey.
living with a temperamental little primate.
Come on, Priya, just admit I embarrass you.
You're preaching to the choir, sister.
Ooh. Yikes. Give in or we break up right now. Yikes. Oh, Amy. Went a little overboard with the girls' night. That hangover did not look fun. But I'm glad she's loosened up so much since joining this group. I love that little line of hers when Sheldon tagged along to girls' night. Why'd you bring him? He's harshing my buzz. But then she starts flirting with him, saying he's like a sexy toddler, which just... Oh no, Amy. Oh no. Those are not words you ever want to utter in that order. Sexy toddler. Oh. But they all have a nice night out, including some dancing, waltzing, dun 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 dun, and some old guy got a little handsy with Penny while dancing. Oh boy. And then Amy brought Sheldon back to her place, kissed him, which he found fascinating. I want to know why exactly. Is it just he's fascinated by what she does when she's under the influence, or was there something there that he never experienced before since he's only ever kissed people in his family? And then she barfs though. kind of ruins the moment by barfing. But yeah, Amy is so much different than I imagined she would be. I still remember how I thought she was like a Sheldon clone when she first showed up. I think I was at the start of the season. It's only been a season since we've known her. I mean, there's still a lot of similarities between her and Sheldon, but I'm glad she has more of her own personality now too. She's opened up a lot, become quite wild compared to how she used to be at least. I kissed a girl and I liked it. Speaking of which, is she bisexual? Because I could see the argument being made that she's just making up for lost time with regards to childhood bonding, and the kiss was part of that. But I could also see her easily being bi-curious at the very least. But I guess it's up to... I mean, it's never confirmed, I'm guessing, and it's left up to the viewer. Meanwhile, Priya and Leonard had a little fun with Sheldon, looking deeper into the roommate agreement. Howard and Raj got some fun in messing with Sheldon by getting Greek food as well. Said it was the most fun they had messing with him since they impersonated Stephen Hawking. Not the most convincing impersonation by Howard. I don't know how Sheldon fell for that. And the joke itself, in the context of the show, is making fun of Hawking's disability. By all accounts, I've heard like Hawking was really, really chill, but there are others with the same disability, and making fun of it, it felt pretty cringe. It's not like super offensive as when like Trump mocked a disabled reporter, but I also don't know who out there would find it funny either. Like it was just cringe to me. As for the roommate agreement, there were a lot of unfair clauses in there, and it must have felt great to school Sheldon quite a bit. But you do not want to start a war with Sheldon Cooper. He can play dirty. We saw that last time with him versus Penny. This time, it took a little while to whip out an actual devastating counter with the help of Amy. But it worked like a charm. Priya was not ready for her parents to know about her dating Leonard. I do understand fearing judgments from parents, but she put Leonard in a real tight spot there. Now, Leonard has agreed to who knows what. We don't even know what's in the new roommate agreement. I hope they kind of drop it because technically it's blackmail. None of that can stick, right? I hope not. And once the automatic countdown stopped and Sheldon walked away, just don't sign the new roommate agreement, right? But as much as I've turned on Priya recently, I guess within the last few episodes, I'm not going to jump to the worst possible conclusion that she's ashamed of Leonard, because not wanting to deal with the judgment of overbearing parents is definitely understandable. Now, is it worth putting your boyfriend in a horrible agreement, the consequences of which he'll have to deal with every single day for who knows how long? I don't think so. Now, the action of making Leonard agree to this is forgivable, maybe, or at the very least, it's arguable if it's viewed in a vacuum, but it's kind of been a pattern with them, where Priya just always gets her way and Leonard kind of just rolls over for her, so that's concerning. We'll see how that continues in the last few episodes of the season. I've kind of been thinking that they'll break up by the end of the season, but we only have 3 more episodes left. Can't believe I've been doing this series for over a year and a half at this point. But still 3.5 years left to go. What do you guys think? Should I do Young Sheldon after I'm all done with this series? I'm curious what the early opinion is on that, even though it's so many years down the line. But thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like, really helps with the channel. Full reaction on Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, take a quick moment to leave a like, and I'll see you guys next week with more. Bye, friends.